Hello there, welcome to my channel. Well, we're going to work in my little collage book again today, and today our prompt is a number sequence, and these are prompts that are by Marguerite Miller. So we're getting close, I promise, we're getting close. I'm determined to get this little book done. Done. So we'll get that out. And we'll get this one out. And get these covered. How are you doing today? Doing okay. Better get closer to the edge or we're going to have to re-glue it, aren't we? Just set and get those edges done. Ain't nobody got time for that. I saw that video. I think it was on TikTok yesterday. I saw somebody replaying that video. I'd forgotten all about it. That was hilarious. Well, yeah, that's upside down. Oh well, by the time I'm done, you can barely read it. Right there is about the only place you can read any of the writing, so that'll be fine. This one, I think, is over here, has polka dots. Yeah, I want those polka dots on there, I think. I don't know why. I just do. That is very not straight. Very crooked. Alright, let's get these cut out. Oops, I put all my envelopes up there while I was opening my mail, and they're in my way. Try to do this without cutting that ticket I have hanging over the edge. Alright, throw that up there with the scraps. This scrap can go in the trash. It's too small to do anything with. I really don't have a lot of plans with this, except for numbers. I'm going to get out my little Tim Holtz book, you know, that I've got all my stuff glued in, and we're just going to find stuff to put in, because I looked at stuff, and I just couldn't come up with a plan. So we're just going to glue some stuff on here. I have some stamps on here. I have one of my little Dennison things of labels. I have a little paper pad. I have some stamps laid out that have numbers. So we'll just see what we can come up with. I thought about getting out I've got that Secretary October afternoon, but I just used that a few, I don't know, 5 or 6 ago, I think. So I should get that out again. Or, you know, maybe I used those on Twinchies and not in this one. That might have worked, but still, I did just use that. You guys probably don't want to see that again. I thought I could maybe use numbers, you know, for that. I was just trying to think of themes, but I don't know. I thought about doing a specimen thing, but I did just do that. So then I decided we're just gonna get out my Tim Holtz book. I haven't done that for a little while, just, you know, get it out and see what I can come up with. Okay, so let's glue this in here. This one was printed weird. It didn't have it was printed kind of weird, but I wonder if I could still cut it like that. It looks weird. It doesn't really give you much room to do that, but we did it anyway, huh? You can tell that's all upside down. Oh well, I don't care. It's fine. It will be fine. So we'll set that off to the side. And these are my big numbers. Let's use a 5, like I like to use. These won't come apart. These are those click-togethers. They just don't want to click together. Got a bunch of them, but let's use 5. I don't think we'll use 2 numbers. Maybe just a 5. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to put it. And then I got this one back out. And I kind of thought, let's find a pretty one here. It doesn't have to be a scrap. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty. It's got birds. Maybe it will be a scrap. I don't know. Let's see here. Looks like ledger, but I like that bird one so far. Let's use the bird one. I don't know though with the well, let's do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. Let's just cut. We're gonna tear. That don't look how I wanted it to. There. Yep, that'll look good. Okay, and we'll just kind of put it like that. Just a little bit of right over the polka dots. Maybe I should have had it on that side, so we'll see. it right there. All right. Maybe right like that, or maybe like that. Okay. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to put it down there, and then I'm going to take my glue, put it down this side, and a little bit on that side. I'm not sure where it's going, so I'll add more when I get it. I'm not sure how I'm going to end up putting it. Maybe kind of like that. I need some more. No, I think it's glued. Alright. That's how I do it when I'm not sure where it's going to go. I put it on this edge and on that edge of the bottom. That way I'm not gluing a bunch of places where it's not going to end up even being. I'm really having problems. It's either the scissors or it's me. Take your choice. It could be either. I really think they need sharpened. There we go. That looks better than I kind of thought at first it might, when I first put that paper against the background. I had my second thoughts for a minute there. That always looks real funny when I do it because that's such a different one. But once I get the other side covered up, it all looks fine. But I know it looks like, what's she doing? But see, on this side it looks fine. And then that side will look good once I get the other side done. It'll look just fine. Okay, now let's get our book out. I'm going to set this stuff up here for a bit here. Book out. And we'll find some stuff to put on here. Good thing is it won't take much stuff. I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. I don't want to sniff in your ears. Allergies. I want to set this here so I don't forget that I need to at least do one number. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can figure out. I should probably bring you out just a little bit so you can see more of my book, shouldn't I? Otherwise you're going to be bored. Oh, I brought you in. There we go. Alright. And you can see that better right there, can't you, than if I take it up there. I'm going to move my book a bit because it was underneath my little shelf that I have up there. And it wouldn't move. Alright, here we go. Now, and I don't know if my gum label is going to go. I'll bring it over here. So I don't forget, oops, that I have that. And I also have some stamps here, if we want to use those. So, okay. I don't know about flowers or anything like that, so we'll skip through those. I'm kind of thinking more of the office-y type things. Okay, let's see. This might be good. Have one of those on there. Yes, and maybe I got something on my finger. Maybe sometimes when I'm doing this, I need to get one of these things. Maybe have something like this on here somewhere. Don't think we need a circus ticket, do y'all? I don't think so. I'd like that, but that's way too big. I'm looking up here too. There's on the other side there's stuff, so if you think, man, she's taking a while, there's stuff you can't see up here. I'm sorry, I don't have a way to get it all in here. Unfortunately, I'd like for you to be able to see it all. All this is just it's an art book, sketchbook that I found this one at Beal's, but you can find them at Five Below, all over. I have them from all those places. And then you just use your little, I don't see mine, but your dot. You want your dot adhesive roller. Don't use the one that's solid, because here, use one of these. I see mine now. I knew it had to be there, I just couldn't see it. Use one of these and use the dot, because if you use your solid one, you'll end up with a mess like these where they won't come off. These are stuck, and it's a mess. And sometimes they'll fall off. Just put them back on. You'd rather have them falling off every once in a while than not coming off at all, ever. I do all kinds. I do the Hobby Lobby ones. I do the Tim Holtz. I do all of them. I probably won't have much Tim Holtz now because they don't sell them at Hobby Lobby anymore. So I'll probably be having just the Hobby Lobby ones soon. I'll order every once in a while, but do I want a person? I might want a person in here. Maybe. Or would I rather have... I'm going to need my thing. Would I rather have like one of these on here? Just one, maybe. Like have one of those. Well, let's see. Let's just cut that off and see what we think. I don't know what I think. I don't think I like that shape with it. So now I'm gonna need to... Ooh, that's got the wrong in it. I don't know where my other one is. Alright, well, I'm gonna regret that. That's not gonna be a good choice there. Maybe a little airmail. Yes, I like that. Okay. I'm getting close to enough stuff, I think. I'm trying to stick it like it's got glue on it. What am I thinking? I don't know, I might be able to work them into it. Somehow, when I was doing this, I skipped a whole bunch of pages. My book is falling. Now, do I want to work them into it, or do I want to try to get a person into this? Like maybe this guy? I'll leave him out and we'll see about that. Or this guy. This guy with the top hat. I don't know. Definitely don't need any of the bigger ones. I think I might be... No, I think we've got enough stuff. There's a pocket watch that could be cool. Okay, I think we got enough stuff. Now we'll figure out how we're going to do it, and then what we're going to stamp, how we're going to do the numbers. And I personally think I like the guy with the top hat over the picture. So let's get some inking done on this stuff. Ooh, really inked that up, didn't I? Now, first off, I could put some more numbers on that. I want to go around this guy with a marker to get rid of that white border. My nose itches. Did I put black all over my hand? Alright, here we go. So, we're definitely going to want him right in here somewhere. So maybe he is definitely going to be standing on this. So I am going to glue that. Do I have you? Yes, you can see what I'm doing. Get that out from underneath there. Okay, now this, let's work on that real quick. Let's see. We will put a signature on there first. And I still haven't got back there and dug for my other black. I'm sorry, I gotta get a drink. My throat's giving me problems. It's just allergies. go. And then I think we will find another number. But I don't think we'll use the number on here because that is number 5, and I'm going to use a big 5 somewhere on here. So let's find another number. Wait, let's see. Let's do this one right here. And I think we'll use this. Or maybe we'll use red, if I can find my red back there. Everything has fallen back here. I don't know if my cat has been up there. I can't figure out any other reason why everything just has like crashed backwards. I didn't do it very dark, but it's okay. I guess when I turn off the camera, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on back there. But she likes to get back here and start messing around. Okay, so we're going to put this somewhere here. I moved him around, didn't I? And he's got to be there. He's got to be right there. You know what? Let's just kind of give him a little tap right at the feet, so that I will not do that to him again. Okay. So now, what else? We've got all of this, and we got some stamps we could put on here. So I think I had this more up here, didn't I? And then, how did I have all this stuff on here? Maybe put this right here, and that right there. And then maybe that right there. That could be right there. And then do we want a stamp? What about? That one's kind of. What about one of these? Nope, that is not going to work with that. It's not going to work. Okay. And what about stamping this onto paper and putting it right there? And I don't know why I couldn't just stamp it on the paper that we used. Except for, where did that paper go to? Well, here. We could use this one. We could stamp it on this one. Okay. I need a different, here. I could stamp it on this block. And we could stamp it in this. Okay. that there, and then I'm going to stamp that on there. And it actually fits. I thought it might go over, so I could go ahead and stamp it. I thought it might go over the edge. Oh, that looks good. Okay. And I could, which one had that? This one. Where do I want that? Oh, that one's too big. This one might not have that on there. That might not work, but let's see. Oh, that one is gonna work. Let me put this one back so I don't lose it. Oh, wait a minute. No, here. I see. Forget that one. This one's better. This one right here. This one's gonna work. Right there, I think. Let's put it right there. Number 5. Okay, let's glue some of this down, and then I'm going to figure out where we're going to put a stamp. So, I think I just moved everything, but let's see how I had this all. I think the blue has got to go down first. This one. Yes, okay. This one needs to go here. Okay, and then this one needs to go down. That needs to go right there. Okay, and then this one needs to go down. And it needs to go here, and for some reason that one didn't. There we go. Okay, and then I think that goes over that, so now this one needs to go down. This one goes kind of underneath him a little bit, like that. Like that. And then this one, this one's gonna go, I was gonna put it down here, but do I want it? Yeah, I want it down here. Kind of. Kind of right there. I want it to cover up that little corner right there where those match. Okay, now I think I'm going to glue my guy down. So, well, okay, we'll just pick him up. Okay, he's going to go right there. Like that. Trying to straighten that one up just a little bit. Okay, now, which one of these? I like this one right here, I think. And feel like I want something right here. Or that right there, I think. There. But I think I want to bring it over a little bit more. Take care of that right there. But I need to, there we go, but we can still see some of the numbers on the ruler. So we still got our numbers there. And do I want one right there? If I do, what do I want? Oh, maybe this one that goes this way. But no. See how that takes over? It's way too big. Way too big. I like that it's portrait horizontal. Did I say that wrong? Horizontal. But it's way too big. It needs to be about half that size. I may not have any out. I don't know that I like that there now that I have put that there. I don't think I like it there. Let's see, what else can I do here? I think this one that I have here might just be too big. If I stamp that there, it's too big. When I got this, I could stamp, but it's going to be that way. But I think that would look good. Let's try that. I gotta get this number off of here and get it put up before I lose it. There we go. I don't want to lose that. Where'd the stamp go? Where'd that stamp go? Did it stick to this maybe? Yes, it did. Okay. Just got ink all over myself. Alright, there. That helps kind of tie in having a stamp there. Alright, and now, oops, okay, let's see, I want to put a number there. Let's see which one. It needs to fit right there. Wonder about that one. That's too big. Okay, let's put these up. That one looks like it would be just right. Let's do this one. And we will use this color. Or maybe the red. But I'm going to see if I can peek over and get my other red. Oh, it just dropped. Doggone it. Oh, man, I'm dropping everything down there. I'm sorry if I'm getting right in your face here. I hope not. Having trouble. My desk is not big enough to have everything right where I can reach it so easily. I wish I had a room where I could just have a big circle desk, you know? I could just roll around and have everything right there. Wouldn't that be nice? Like secretaries used to have in the 70s. My daycare had that when I in the 70s when I went to daycare. All of us kids sat in a circle, and the lady she sat in the middle of us. That was where we ate lunch or breakfast or whatever. Why I remember that, I have no idea, but I remember that about that place. I thought it was so weird that we all sat in a circle and she sat in the middle. It stuck in my mind, I guess. You know, I could fit a number down here, couldn't I? Let me see what else I got here. Oh, I got 2 out with that. Too bad that one's missing. Look how well that would fit. Oh, here, this one would fit. That one will work. What is this? Yeah. And I keep thinking I want to put something up there, but I'm not sure what that is that I want to put there. Where'd this come from? Right here. I don't see anything little on that. Nothing little on that. I guess I could just put a number up there, one of these little numbers, right? I could put, oh no, those won't fit. I guess they're not as little as I thought they were. This one's missing a bunch of numbers, but I got this out of a box at Samaritan's Closet. They were already missing. I see what I can put up there. I got it. I got it. I think it'll fit. It'll mostly fit. Oh, just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. So, we're going to stamp this one. Right up here. There we go. I think I've got 2 more I want to stamp, and then we'll be done. I have no idea what this is going to stamp. Maybe I should stamp it off. It came out of this little bitty stamp set that I have. Where did I set that? I set it. Oh, I don't know. I have this little bitty stamp. It's like a postage stamp thing. I got it out of one of those boxes. It's got like the queen, the king. It's got, but you can't hardly see it. And it's the stickiest stamp set I've ever had. And it's impossible to even tell before you stamp it what you're stamping. But I think it's numbers. It says 36 USA. And I'm going to put that right there. Yeah. It's really sticky. It's such a sticky stamp set. It's like, it feels like you're grabbing one of them squishies. It's really weird, but I like it. It has nothing, like there's no markings on anything. It's weird. But it's a cool little thing. I don't know. It came in that box of stuff I got. And then, okay, so this right here looks kind of out of whack to me. It's not, I don't know. I think this is big enough. Maybe I want this one instead. Maybe I want this one. It just looks out of whack. Like it needs, I don't know. I'm not happy with putting that there. So I'm going to stamp this one right there. I kind of, there we go. Okay, maybe that will help it. I don't know. It's going to be in the binding, kind of, but I'm not happy that I put that there. It lines up too much. I'm not happy with it, but I did it. So now what do I do about it? I don't know. What if I put this right there? Would that help that? We're going to do it. This is where I try to fix my mess up and I make it worse. And you're yelling, stop, just stop, stop right now, stop. Okay. All right, already. All right. All right, all right, all right. One more and we'll be done. One more. One more. We'll be done. One more. One more. Oh, it's crooked. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. Done. Done, done, done. Should have been done about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. Okay. Well, I got numbers on there. Here we go. A number or sequence. I got a number or 2 or 3. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.